Sorry, I had some phone difficulties, so we're going to have to put this into 2 videos. But next, we were going to factor x squared plus 4x plus 3. So let's put these on there. It's all positive, so we're going to stay in that positive quadrant over here. 4, 1, 2, 3. So we have x squared plus 4x plus 3. Well, this doesn't line up, right? These breaking points are not lining up. This is not making a rectangle. We need it to make a rectangle. We need all the points to line up. So, you know, sometimes you have to play around with things, see what way it's going to work. Well, I know this way, those line up. Okay, now I see what I need to do. All those breaking points line up. And we've got a rectangle here. So all we have to do is fill in and see what will match the breaking points to find our factors. So I know we need an x there. We need an x there, and these are both positive. And then a unit right there. Breaking points line up. And then it seems that we need 3 units down here. Unit. There you go. So, as I've already written down, because I did it a little bit earlier, our answer would be, one of our factors would be x plus 1, and the other factor would be x plus 3. So, let's move on. We're going to do a little trickier one this time. I'm going to set it up correctly. This one you'd really have to play around with, but for lack of, you know, to save some time here, I'm just going to set it up how it needs to be set up. I'm going to scoot this over a bit. We have positive 5x squared minus 14x, which I have all of them here. Give me just 1 second to set all these up. 1, 2, 3. Double counting. It always helps to double check your counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So already you can see that something weird is going on because this is not looking like a rectangle, right? It looks like I need to fill in some things. So it was 5x squared minus 14x minus 3. So I need 3 units down here. Well, there's no way for me to put these down here. You know, you might think, oh, these 3 units just need to go here. But we don't know that an x block equals 3 units. So the breaking points there don't line up. So going back to those 0 pairs, it looks like I'm going to need to put another x here and another x there. So if I do that to both sides, if I put another x here, that means I have to put one up there, right? And these would 0 out. So we know that our equation is still equal. So we're going to put those there. That way, we have a spot to put our 3 units right here, and now we can figure out what our factors are. So I know we have a positive x right here, and then we have 3 units going this way, but these are negative. So it's going to be a positive x minus 3. And I wrote that down here. Our first factor is x minus 3, and our next one is going to be positive 5x, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 1. All of our breaking points line up. They would if they were on there a little better, but they do line up. So we know that our answer is right. And also, if you ever want to check these factoring problems, you could always FOIL out and make sure that you end up with your with this right there to make sure that your answer is right. Okay, so for our last problem, we're going to use our sentences mat. I have the problem written down right here. We are trying to solve for x here. So we have that 2x plus 1 equals 3x, 1, 2, 3, minus 2. So make sure you're looking at if it's positive or negative. So we need negative 2 down here. So we know this is equal. This is like a balance beam. So if I were to take this off right, it would not be equal anymore. So whatever we do to one side, we have to do the other side. And we're going to try to get x by itself on one side and the units by themselves on another side. So let's start by, if we were doing this like a normal equation, we would probably add 2 to both sides, right? Oh, goodness. All right, so let's add 2 here. Got 1, 2. Oh, now that's heavier than the other side. So we have to make sure we do it on the other side too, right? So we have 1, 2 over here. And now we're back to equal. So what do you notice over here? If we line these up there and those up there, those would zero out, right? So we are going to take those off because they zero out. So now we're left with 3x on one side and 2x plus 3 on the other side. So we're left with 2x plus 3 equals 3x. So we're trying to get it all on one side. So let's put these x over there. So we need to subtract 2x. If we do it to one side, we got to do it to the other side, right? So to this side, we're going to take away 2x. And on this side, we're going to take away 2x. So lucky us, we have 1x left on this side and 3 units left on this side. So we know that 3 equals x. X equals 3. And that is our answer. So we've gotten all of our answers for our problems here. X equals 3. Make sure that focuses.